Real Madrid won 2-0 away against Villarreal. Compared to the previous big win against Monaco, Madrid changes just one thing in the 11. Álvaro Carreras returns at left-back and Camavinga moves back into the pivot. It's still an attacking 4-3-3 and a defensive 4-4-2 shape. Looking at the XG from the first half, both teams are very low. Villarreal around 0.17, Madrid around 0.39, and the eye test matches it. The best chance for Villarreal in the first half comes right after Güler loses the ball. Camavinga could read this better. A small move to the left likely gives his teammate a cleaner outlet. Güler almost wins it back but doesn't recover his position. The opponent breaks the line with a sharp through pass, and with only Camavinga covering the defensive midfield, it's not enough. Villarreal swings a diagonal ball into the box and creates a shooting opportunity. Tactically, Arbeloa keeps the same principle we've seen recently, a midfield kill zone. Madrid doesn't rush to create high-frequency shots. Instead, they keep forcing Villarreal's central outlets, especially the first pass into midfield, into narrower and narrower choices, and they wait for one moment of a bad touch, a rushed pass, or a "I guess I'll play this" reception. Right after the break, Madrid breaks the deadlock. In this moment, Villarreal's 4-4-2 gets very flat and very narrow, almost begging Madrid to use the left side width as a crowbar. Mbappe's pass sets the scene. Vinicius keeps the ball alive, and then Pau Navarro has a huge decision. Instead of closing the angle and delaying, he stabs at the ball, and that's the invitation Vinicius needs to burst into the box. The cutback turns into chaos. A failed clearance in the middle, and Mbappe finishes from close range. Once Madrid leads, they don't retreat into a passive shell. The press intensity doesn't drop. The high press is triggered when the opponent plays a back pass. Gerard Moreno drops to help. Hulsen steps up aggressively to mark and contest. Hulsen's pass is intercepted, and Mastantuono's midfield recovery suddenly relieves the pressure on Madrid's backline. In addition, Madrid has a clear tactical weapon in Mbappe's runs in both width and depth, and the payoff arrives in stoppage time. Around 91st minute, Vini Jr. switches the play on the ground. Mbappe carries into the box, wins the penalty, and then he converts it late to make it 0-2. But there's a trade-off. When you press that high with that many bodies, the danger is not the first press. It's the moment right after, when one link is late and the chain snaps. 69th minute is the perfect example. Madrid has like 7 players high. Villarreal bounces it back and sets the wall pass, and when Güler loses his reference for a second, Villarreal suddenly finds a clean forward lane and the counter flows. So based on the last 3 matches, Arbeloa's tactical plan is working, compressing the midfield, winning the error moment, and letting elite attackers do elite things. But it's important to improve the coordination and positional awareness in the high press. Both Camavinga's positioning as the lone defensive midfielder when receiving the ball, and Güler's role in the double pivot within the 4-4-2 defensive shape are questionable. And in big games, where the opponent makes fewer mistakes, Madrid will need a more stable, repeatable way to create chances, more automated half-space rotations, more third-man runs, and a clearer structure for the final pass.